And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, we're going to be taking a quick look at the new Marvel Legends series Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin action figure. And this guy, he retails for $50. It was $52.99 after tax. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to unbox it. We're going to look at the figure. We're going to check out what accessories it comes with. And we'll do a few comparisons at the end. So stay tuned. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the front of the box. Right there it is, Marvel Studios Spider-Man No Way Home. Ages 4+. Company is Hasbro. Warning, small parts, choking hazard. You get a nice action figure render on the front of the box. Here's some artwork from the movie right there. Green Goblin right here across the top. Also on top of the box, you get a sweet Spider-Man face logo. There's one side of the box, you get a figure render. On the other side, you get this awesome artwork. It's pretty sweet, just check that out. And on the back of the box, you get another nice figure render. You get a nice, good look at the Norman Osborn, Willem Dafoe head. And that thing looks pretty sweet. I can't wait to unbox and see what it actually looks like. He comes with a interchangeable head of the Green Goblin mask. He has a hood to go over the Norman Osborn head. Looks like he's got a pair of goggles. And of course he has his glider and a glider stand. We've seen that stand a few times now, I believe, but we'll unbox and see what it actually is. All this other stuff at the bottom, warnings and stuff, and in different languages. Bottom of the box, just a barcode, nothing else. So with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and let's crack this thing open.
Treasure.
Just wow. So anyway, now we have the figure unboxed. Here's a look at him in the plastic tray, and he does in fact come in a plastic tray, as you just seen. I guess this will be one of the last of the windowless packaging we ever see again. Let's go ahead and we'll crack him out of the plastic prison. And first up, they came separate from the glider, but these are the two footrest, foothold things that go onto the glider. So these things can come off, and they appear to just snap on with this peg. So that's how these are going to work. And you get this little tiny pumpkin bomb. Looks pretty sweet. Looks like it's an orange plastic with just the only paint's that green dot in the middle. And you get a Green Goblin mask head sculpt. And this thing looks pretty nice. I'm glad that they included this personally. Pretty good sculpt work, pretty good paint. Gotta love the yellow eyes on this thing. The teeth looks pretty good. There's not really any flaws in the plastic. Maybe just a little right there. Yeah, a little bit marbling right there, whatever it's called. And then of course you get a stand for your glider. And then here of course is the glider. And this thing looks very nice. It's a pretty good size as well, in my opinion. Looks pretty sweet. Got some really nice detail along the purple here on top. You see that? Very nice textured feel to it. These spiky things here are pretty sturdy. They're pretty solid. Those could about stab somebody for real. Nice gray plastic too. Not too many flaws on this one. Get some weapon details right here. Some more spiky things, and those are solid. These on the end, they are rubbery and very pliable, so. And then of course they can articulate right here. You just gotta get that back together. Well, I think that about does it for the glider. One last look at the details on top. And right here is where it will peg into the flight stand, for those wondering. It will just pop right into that hole, and it can sit any way you want. And it can go on any of these 3 tips right here. And last up is your Green Goblin figure. And the goggles already come on the figure, and of course those can come off along with this hood. But first we're going to check out the details, and then we'll start swapping heads or something. We're going to look at the body of the figure. And this thing looks very, very nice. Very nicely sculpted. The paintwork is pretty decent. Where paint is applied. Looks pretty good right there. He's got the weapons here on his wrists. He's got his blade thing on the left side. Got some nice little paint touches on it. Some purple right here. Some gray, silver. Pinless joints on this guy. Yep. And he felt like he had a butterfly joint in there, but no butterfly joint. There's his satchel on the side. I like the way that's designed. It's not going to flop around on you or nothing stupid, because it's attached here at the belt, and then it is attached to this shoulder harness that goes all the way around. Let's look at the legs and the butt. I must say this guy feels pretty good in hand too. He's got drop down hips, it looks like. It's the tad maybe. You can kick forward pretty good. It kind of goes out on you, but he has peg holes on the bottom of the feet. And this guy's joints are buttery smooth for real. Double jointed knees, gets great range. Ankle pivot. Upper thigh cut, yes. He does not have boot cut. He can do the splits pretty well. He does have upper arm cut, double jointed elbows. No extra hands with this guy. But he does come with a open hand. And it looks like he's going to be able to hold. Hell yeah. He can hold the pumpkin bomb perfectly and will not drop it. So this is the way a Green Goblin holding hand should be made. To where he's not going to drop the shit. Nice purple hood and poncho here. Nice rips and tears to it. The goggles are lopsided as hell, but we can always fix that with a little adjustment. Head pops off very easily. And then of course, the Green Goblin head can pop on very easily. The only problem with the Green Goblin head is you got this skin tone gap in between there on the neck. Does not look the coolest ever, but you know, posing like this, you can't even tell. And of course, the Norman Osborn head can pop out of the hood. Just like so. And the goggles just pop right off. And goggles are a separate piece. There you go. And let's take a look at the Norman Osborn head. It looks pretty great actually. This is a very nice sculpt. Just check that out. I think it has a very great Willem Dafoe likeness, and this could pass for the new movie. This could pass for the first movie he was in. Either way, this head is pretty spot on, I must say. And I think most can agree to that. Very nice facial expression. It's nice to see this instead of like a plain look with zero emotion. I'm probably going to put this on a suited body. The what the hell's his name? Everett Scott or Tom Everett, something like that, from the Black Panther Okoye or Atuma wave. Probably going to put this head on that body and see how that looks. And for the Green Goblin, I will probably leave this Green Goblin mask on there. And by the way, these foot things, they are labeled on the bottom. This one's the left, the other one has an R for right. And there's also a peg. There's also a peg right there for that heel peg to go into. So hell yeah. And I'm just going to I want to plug these on the figure first and then put it on the glider. The torso articulation is pretty good on this guy for what it's worth. Then we pegged him in right there. It went in very nicely. And then he's pegged in right there very nicely. And this thing's pretty well designed, I must say. And there he is, mounted up, ready to go, ready for action. So here's the Everett Scott figure. We're going to plug the Norman head onto the suited body here. And this figure right here, you should be able to pick up at Ollie's. If you have an Ollie's near you, should be about $10. And yeah, man, that looks very good. The skin tones for these two are near identical. They're nearly perfect. So anyway, that'll about do it for this Green Goblin unboxing and toy review. If you enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. By the way, on this channel, we review Marvel Legends, we review Star Wars Black Series, we review WWE Elites Ultimate Editions, and maybe even some NECA figures. That's pretty much what we do here on this channel. We do toy hunts. We've even tried some stop motion, so feel free to check out those videos. And once again, like, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.